So when I first heard that Molton Brown has a new fragrance called Milk Musk, I thought to myself, gosh, there's already a fragrance out there called Milky Musk from this house, Parle Moi De Parfum. I thought to myself, how could they get away with calling their fragrance Milk Musk when there is a fragrance called Milky Musk? That's almost like taking the name and using it. But I thought, okay, well, I guess maybe they're able to do it. I'm a fan of these kind of styles of fragrances, so I thought, you know what, let's do a comparison video, because recently I did a video on my favorite Parle Moi De Parfum fragrances. If you haven't caught that, do. And I was very, very curious about this one. So today I'm comparing the two and to let you know how they are, do they smell alike, and all that good stuff. So if you're curious to find out about these two fragrances, this one, Milk Musk, this one, Milky Musk, then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. Milky Musk versus Milk Musk. Milky Musk came first, 4 years prior to Milk Musk. So how could they get away with calling a fragrance so similarly to another fragrance? Aren't there any trademark or kind of laws that prevent this from happening? I don't really know. I'm not going to get into the technicalities about this, but let me know what you guys think about this kind of a situation. It's so close that in reality, though, if something is so close, they should be able to say, no, you can't call it that. But anyway, as I said, I'm not going to get into that part, but let me know what you guys think about this. Today, as I said, I'm only talking about the comparison of Milk Musk Eau de Toilette. There is an Eau de Parfum version of Molton Brown's Milk Musk in comparison to Milky Musk from Parle Moi De Parfum. So if you're curious, please stick around. But before I get to the comparison, if this is your first time tuning into my channel and you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So I am a fan of both houses. I discovered Parle Moi De Parfum 2.5, 3 years ago, and I've actually been to their store in Paris and I enjoy their fragrances. And of course, as I said, I have videos on the channel for their fragrances. I have a tour video of their boutique in Paris. You can go catch those videos. And also, I do videos on this particular house as well. I do enjoy some of their fragrances. In fact, yesterday I featured their Russian leather in a leather video. As I was mentioning in that video, stay tuned to find out about this fragrance because the bottle, as you can see, is different than the previous bottles. So Molton Brown's Milk Musk launched this year, probably about 2-3 months ago, and they have two versions of it. It's the Eau de Toilette here and the Eau de Parfum in the darker bottle. But Parle Moi De Parfum's Milky Musk was launched 4 years ago, 2016. They're different fragrances, even though they share a very similar name. And for me, I've always thought this was a milky sandalwood fragrance, very woody, even though when you're wearing it, you get kind of like not only the creamy sandalwood experience, when you smell closely, like smell the details of the fragrance, you'll actually smell wood chippings as well, in addition to the creamy, milky sandalwood. But are they similar? With this one, it's nothing alike. For me, I got no woods with this one. It's mostly a gourmand, a musky gourmand that's leaning lactonic, not necessarily going there 100%, but trying to get there. And from the research I did, I've noticed that the Eau de Parfum goes even further into the milky lactonic direction. So sadly, I don't have that version. I have this, and I'm enjoying it. In fact, I enjoy both of them, and I really enjoy their names as well. That's why I was so curious about what they've done and why would they name this one, because Milk Musk or Milky Musk from Parle Moi De Parfum, it happens to be a great sandalwood, very, very milky sandalwood with loads of musk. And of course, fig milk in here. So I think the milkiness comes from the fig milk in here. Fig milk is the milk that when you pull a fig off of its the branch, there is a little sticky white milk residue that comes out. Even when you break off a leaf, you can get this milky residue. When you touch that milky residue, it's a little sticky. So I feel like this particular fragrance is using that fig milk note in addition with the sandalwood and musk. And in the end, You're not getting lactonic fragrance. It's not really a lactonic fragrance, meaning it's not milky, but the experience is milky, silky, smooth, creamy kind of an experience. And those are my favorite kind of sandalwood fragrances. The sandalwoods that are this really beautiful, creamy, smooth and soft and silky kind of experience. And don't get me wrong, as I said, in this one you get that wood chippings kind of a experience. It's not only the creamy smooth sandalwood, there is some wood chippings in there as well. You pick it up, and there is some sweetness in there, almost like trying to hint at gourmand, but not quite. Just a combination of the notes is very, very creamy and smooth and woody. That's what this one's all about, and it's a sandalwood lover's dream come true. It's a great sandalwood fragrance. Smells fantastic and lasts a long time. Of course, it's musky and it's closer to the skin, even though it's a sandalwood, but lasts a long time. And you smell fantastic. Doesn't go gourmand whatsoever. It doesn't go lactonic whatsoever. In comparison to the Milk Musk Eau de Toilette, this came out this year, as I said, and it has a Eau de Parfum partner or counterpart with this one. This one features notes of musk, vanilla, peach, tonka beans, pear, ambroxan, cedar. So it's a fruity lactonic gourmand. I guess I would call it lactonic, but because it is milky and smooth, but it doesn't 100% go to the milky direction too much. Just the experience is almost like a custardized milk experience. So if you like the idea of this lactonic creamy fragrances, definitely this one's going to satisfy because it's really, really sexy. The only thing I don't get here is not very musky. I don't get too much musk. I mean, I get it, but the musk doesn't stand out for me as much as like vanilla does, peaches does, the pear does. Even the ambroxan stands out a little bit, but the musk, it's almost hidden. The experience is musky, but as a smell it doesn't come off very musky to me because it's more of a gourmand lactonic kind of experience. And again, the lactonic parts of this fragrance doesn't go ultra milky, but the experience is, and for me I get almost like a milky compote of fruits. So in other words, cooked and reduced fruits that you've kind of slightly caramelized, and you've you know, drizzled it with like cream that's also kind of like condensed or something. So it's gourmand for me. Is it woody? It's definitely not woody, although it settles to a light cedar note and tonka beans note. But for me, the majority of the experience is it's almost like you've caramelized these fruits, but not smoky. It's gone caramelized because it's got a caramelized quality to it. Of course, the vanilla with the fruits, and then also that milk that's almost slightly custardized. It's just like a fruit compote with custardized milk is what I'm getting with this. It's really, really delicious. It's definitely gourmand. It's definitely fall appropriate. And it's so different compared to Parle Moi De Parfum's Milky Musk. Now, I don't know the Eau de Parfum, as I said. I do read that it is definitely going more lactonic, so I'm curious to try it. If you guys have tried it, let me know. And also let me know if you've compared these two fragrances. Let me know what you think. If you have been watching this video and you don't know either of the fragrances, which one sounds better to you? And as I said, this one's ultra woody. It smells like sandalwood for sure. It's a creamy, milky sandalwood. This one's definitely gourmand. It's a creamy, milky, fruity, gourmand, caramelized, you know, notes, as I was saying. They both are smelling great, but if I want something more of a gourmand, I definitely go into the direction. If I want something definitely sandalwood or woody, I definitely go into this direction. Because, you know, some people don't like the gourmand fragrances. Some people don't like the idea of milky, lactonic fragrances. I like the idea of both. I really love the lactonic idea. And this one actually, as I said, it's fig milk rather than milk, and the whole idea of the milky musk idea is a great name for this fragrance. And I've always thought, as I said, it's a great name. And when I saw this come out and it said Milk Musk, I'm like, damn, didn't they check the names of fragrances? I would not want to even step on anyone's toes, and I feel like, even though I love both brands, don't get me wrong, and I love Molton Brown, I love Parle Moi De Parfum, I would never do that. I mean, there's a database out there. Do a little search. It's kind of weird. It leaves a bad taste. And if I was the owners here and this came out, it would kind of rub me the wrong way. I would be really ticked off. I might seek legal advice to see if I have any rights to protect the name of this fragrance. Anyway, what do you guys think about this idea of a fragrance sounding very, very similar to another fragrance? And also let me know which sounds the best to you. Do you prefer sandalwood, creamy, milky, lactonic direction of sandalwood, or do you prefer the more gourmand, milky, lactonic, sweet direction? Because this is ultra sweet, really, really sweet fragrance. And no, I should take that back. It is sweet. It doesn't go ultra sweet because I've had I've tried other lactonic, milky fragrances that just can go really sugary sweet. This one does go there, but it's not ultra sweet. I think the Ambroxan in here kind of tones down the sweetness that's could have been overly sweet if that note was not in there. Of course, the Cedar would do that as well. But let me know which one sounds great to you. Let me know if you compared these two, and what do you think about the name idea of very, very similar names. Anyway, thanks so much for watching today. Also, please don't forget to tell me if you've sampled the Eau de Parfum. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Because I'm toying with the idea of picking up the Eau de Parfum as well, but I like this one a lot. I'm not sure what I'm going to get with the Eau de Parfum, and sadly, as I said, I don't have a Molton Brown store here to go smell. Neiman's might carry this brand, but I haven't seen the Eau de Parfums there, so it might be a little difficult to try. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching today on the comparison of Milky Musk from the house of Parle Moi De Parfum and Milk Musk from the house of Molton Brown. If you have any questions or comments, please list below. Otherwise, please like this video, please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.